this whole overlanding thing. Why do you need to drive around with a stinking tent on the roof of it?
America, it's your boys, and today we are here at Chadsfab in American Ford. We're so stoked because Chad is super down to earth, and we are so excited to learn more about him, see what he's working on, and have an awesome interview with him today. So at the very end of this video, we're actually going to ask him something. So stay to the very end because you're going to want to see what we ask him. Let's get going.
Let's go see what he's working on today.
There he is.
Well, hi guys.
What's up, man?
Same old stuff.
Good to see you.
Great. How about you?
Yeah. Let's go see what he's working on. Chad, why don't you show us what you're working on?
Old fire truck here that came straggling in. It would barely run. Carburetor, I don't think it had ever been rebuilt. And this thing, I think, is a 56 or 57. And this is a 4-barrel carburetor, if you can believe that. It's the craziest thing you ever saw in your life.
Not a quadrajet.
Each one of the holes is about that big around, just a little bit bigger than your thumb. So
all four of them are the same
yeah,
size.
yeah. This is an old, it's called a teapot carburetor. Let me see if I can spin this off. So this isn't even an air filter. It's like a spark arrestor. That's a teapot carburetor. So this is the float bowl. So the fuel comes in through here and up, and there's a little bushing that connects this piece to this piece, and it was pouring fuel through this into the engine. So because it had filled the motor so full of fuel that when I finally got it running, it was blowing fuely oil out of every orifice on the motor. So that's why there's 20 pounds of floor dry on the ground, because it put a gallon of oil on
look
at
this. Just the
there was
whole
oil
ground.
running everywhere.
When you've got an old bell on it, that's when you know it's old.
Now, this is by no means a call out that Chad is going to fix everybody's fire engines.
Yeah.
He's doing this for a good friend.
We're gonna take Chad out into the woods alone. We're gonna blindfold him. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you could leave me out there. So.
And we're gonna ask him a bunch of invasive questions. Let's get going. All right, we've officially taken Chad out here in the middle of the wilderness to the shooting range. We're up here at what you said, Israel Canyon?
Israel Canyon.
Israel Canyon.
Yep.
First question for you. But what does a classic day look like when the cameras are off?
It starts the night before, because I try and have everything planned out and ready to go for in the morning while they're working on stuff and also doing research. So I try and do a diagnosis of the car as much as possible, so keep mistakes down. And then but it's usually, I'm mostly support because I have them doing most of what
boys do the work.
do the majority of the work. And Stacy's there. She usually is the one that kind of the service writer calls.
So a strong family business.
Yes, that was
100%.
the goal. Mm-hmm.
What is the most overrated mod that you see?
There's probably two that really just I find rather annoying. The first one is all of these great big monster wheels that these guys put on their diesel pickup. 40-inch tall tires, and there's 2 inches of sidewall.
2 inches.
Well, and it goes on with the big wide offset too,
Yeah,
so
yeah. They just look ridiculous. And the second thing is this whole overlanding thing. I mean, why do you need to drive around with a stinking tent on the roof of it? Makes no sense.
What is one position that you would fire yourself from in all the work that you do?
Wow, all of it?
Across the board, fired.
Yeah.
all the manual labor.
Yeah. Well, because when your name's on the door, you're accountable for all of it. So anything that goes out the door, somebody makes a mistake, and mistakes happen. It's just a fact of life. I'm on the hook for it.
It's Chad's fault.
It is Chad's fault, regardless. Because my name's on the door, I have all the accountability for everything. So
yeah.
You're the PR and the QC guy.
Yeah, all of it rolled into one.
Yep. So.
That's awesome. Ford versus Chevy. I already know the answer, but we have to ask you.
Well, I am more of a Chevy guy, old Chevy, but it's not to the exclusion of anything that anybody else has built that's cool. So I drive a Super Duty, and then I also put a Ford engine in my wrecker. So Chrysler built some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I'm not
non-denominational.
Yeah, he's a non-denominational off-roader.
This is, the GMs, especially the 67 to 72 Chevy trucks, is what I gravitate towards. But it is not to exclude all other things. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You've done a ton of different builds. What build are you most proud of, and why?
I'm pretty happy with, or quite proud of, all of them that I've done, but probably the truck that we built for my oldest son, Kean. There's no video of it, but I think there might be a couple of pictures of it because we did it while Kean was still in high school. But it was a 72 GMC half-ton two-wheel drive. It was a truck that came to me in buckets and boxes. And I bought for like $200, and I didn't really know what I got. But Kean saw the truck and he adopted it immediately. He was probably only 13 or 14 at the time.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we built that for him. But as we were working on the truck and really sorting through the parts, we realized how good the paint was on it.
Oh, okay.
It was really faded. We took a polisher to it and the paint just shined up like crazy.
Up like a champ.
So there was some rust, so we had to fix a fair amount of rust in the cab. But like the bed sides, the doors, the fenders, most of the hood, that's all original paint.
That's crazy.
But that was the funnest build, just because it was so rewarding to have. It was an orange and white GMC, which was always my dream truck. The truck I always wanted.
Orange,
because I love orange, but to have an orange and white two-tone GMC, that was
your
quite
profile picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did a 2,500-ish mile road trip, and then we went to a truck show in Southern California.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so San Francisco, visited the Oakland Temple, and we went across the Golden Gate, and then went south.
Okay, have you ever had a miracle occur in your life where you knew God was looking out for you?
I'm going to share this one because it's really kind of silly and corny, but it demonstrates how much God is in the details. So on that same trip that I was telling you about, when Kean and I went in his old pickup, the AC low pressure switch was acting up. We were talking as we were headed to look at we were going to go visit the Oakland Temple. We were talking as we were headed down the road. It's like, man, we just need to stop at a parts store or something and just find something so we can either replace that switch or find something to jumper it so we can have AC working all the time.
Yeah.
And as we were walking up the steps, because they got that outdoor garden area that's on the temple itself.
Yeah.
So we were walking up those stairs, right? Sitting on the step. Geez, I've told this story 100 times and it's still... But right there was a paper clip sitting on the step. So that was exactly what we needed.
What you needed
to jumper that switch.
Jumper. Oh.
There was not
man.
it's a temple. There's not a single piece of anything that shouldn't be there. And right there was a paper clip.
You know what? I love that, just because usually when we think of the word miracle, we think this giant, huge, separating parting the Red Sea kind of stuff.
Right.
But oftentimes the things that, at least that we've noticed with ourselves, it's something very small that just pertain to us.
Yeah, that only we would
really appreciate. So that's awesome. I love that. That's a great story.
Yeah, even though it sounds kind of corny, but
that just means that he's aware of all of us.
Oh yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, all the tiniest little details.
You know, on a funny note, I'll have to say the second thing that came to my mind about the paperclip is you needed to read a code in your OBD1.
Oh yeah, exactly. Your old GM, short A to B.
So that's freaking funny.
People will get that one, but that's funny.
Yeah,
that is funny.
You have to be an old school guy. That is, but.
What tool in your shop could you just not live without, that you just love, one of your favorite, your go-to?
But I definitely couldn't be without my inductive heater for heating up exhaust bolts and stuff, because we're always doing exhaust work. 15 seconds, you can have a 15 millimeter nut glowing
just
cherry.
Glowing. That's crazy.
And nothing else gets hot, so. But yeah, I've had that same inductive heater for like 15 years. So.
That is a game-changing tool.
Yep,
That's a good one. We've ended a lot of our episodes in the past with our motto, which is God, family, and country. Mm-hmm. But we've recently expanded on that motto to be more specific. And so our goal is to drive people to serve their God, their family, and their country in a meaningful way. And so we've recently partnered with this nonprofit that we mentioned to you briefly, which is a food pantry where they're just trying to feed people who are in need. And so we're asking everyone that we're interviewing to take the black briefcase
Nice. Yep.
and consider giving a donation to this institution in need. So we're going to hand this off to you.
Okay, perfect.
And then, you know, when we get back to your place,
Okay.
maybe you can load it up with
Yep.
Gosh,
cash.
Cash. Yep.
millions.
Yeah, but with that, like, and everything that you've said, we just want to say, first of all, thank you, just because, you know, we've done these episodes and we've met some really cool people already.
Yep.
And they all have a much deeper story than what you see on their YouTube channel.
Oh, right. Yep.
And we love that people like you and some of the people that we've interviewed are so willing to give, just because they understand that even though YouTube and automotive and all of these super cool things that we get to do that are privileges,
Yes.
it's just one part of what truly matters, which
Right.
is God, family, and country. So, man, good times.
Thanks for doing this, guys.
Oh, man.
Thanks for letting me be a part of it, too.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I need the handcuffs that cuffs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
Dude,
you.
Chad, thank you so much.
Thank
Seriously.
you so much, and thanks for lunch, and that was a fun afternoon. So
It was
Yeah,
great.
that was
Yeah.
great.
Somewhere where I've never been.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. We hope you guys had a good time. We'll catch you on the next one. Sterling's Wild West.